Once upon a time, in a cursed village, there lived a clever cat with boots. This cat was no ordinary feline. He wore a stylish pair of boots and had a knack for getting into adventures. The villagers called him Puss in Boots. Puss in Boots belonged to a poor miller's son. When the miller passed away, all that was left for his son was a cat. However, this cat was no ordinary pet. He had a plan to change the young man's fortune. One day, Puss in Boots decided to use his intelligence to improve the miller's son's life. He went to the nearby forest and caught a rabbit. Carrying the rabbit, he went to the king's palace and presented it to the guards, claiming it was a gift from his master, the Marquis of Carabas, which, in reality, was the miller's son. Puss in Boots continued this clever scheme, presenting various gifts to the king from the Marquis of Carabas. The cat also convinced his master to acquire a castle and some fine clothes, making him appear more noble than he actually was. Eventually, Puss in Boots learned that the king's daughter was planning to take a stroll by the river. The cat devised a plan to make his master cross the path of the princess. As the carriage of the princess approached, Puss in Boots instructed the miller's son to jump into the river and pretend to be drowning. The princess, seeing the supposedly drowning Marquis of Carabas, ordered her guards to rescue him. The miller's son followed the cat's instructions, and as he was brought ashore, the princess was captivated by his handsome appearance. Puss in Boots, always one step ahead, told the king that a gang of thieves planned to steal from the royal carriage. The cat suggested that the king's guards hide in the bushes along the road, and Puss in Boots himself took a shortcut to confront the imaginary thieves. The clever cat met a group of real thieves in the woods and convinced them that the king's guards were on the lookout. Terrified, the thieves ran away, leaving behind their hidden treasures. When the king's guards found the treasures, they believed the Marquis of Carabas had thwarted the thieves' plans. The king was impressed and asked the miller's son for his hand in marriage with the princess. Thanks to the wit and cunning of Puss in Boots, the miller's son became a prince, and they all lived happily ever after. And so, the clever cat's plan not only changed the fortune of the miller's son but also brought joy and prosperity to the entire cursed village.